Now looking to set up a finishing move outside the try zone.
32 set up there. Nice touch.
Yeah, that 32 set up with Kieran Byrne in the middle there. He's got such a long stretch. Thought he'd possibly get over there, but just a touch given before. Looking to spread it wide, but can't connect to the wing. You see a lot of teams, particularly mixed, using that 32 setup, Will.
Yeah, it's kind of one of the first platforms you'd learn. And yeah, a lot of people go back to it when they run out of ideas, or if you execute it well, it's very hard to stop as well.
So Scotland get their first possession of the game. Wearing the purple jersey.
Great defence here by Ireland. That's touch 4 now, and they're still well inside the Scottish half.
Yeah, they have an aggressive form of defence, kind of rushing one or two players up early on in the possession and trying to get those early touches.
Nice turnover there.
Yeah, barely making it past the 10-metre line, Scotland, before their 6 touches are up.
That's turnover, surely.
Possible fumble. Ireland maybe getting away with one there. And Will, you are a referee as well. Not to out you here on live
for
air,
my sins.
But it's nice to have a referee in the booth. You would have spotted that one, Will.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't have let them away with that. You could see straight away though they dropped it, so no change of the game anyway.
And Lee keeping the tempo up here for Scotland, looking to get their first goal of the game. Spreading it wide, the space out on the wings.
That's a touch and pass there.
And possession now with Ireland.
Going back for the penalty, I think.
Yeah, I think it was a missed pass anyway. Lewis Thornton going for Ireland, and
okay, he's over the mark there, so to call this. So he's put the ball down after he was touched, took a step, then put it down, so not out of that.
Good field advantage here for Scotland. Let's see what they can do. 6 touches. Not too far away. Ireland up fast. And not particularly looking to set up a play just yet, Scotland. Maybe now. A bit of confusion, I think, between the mids and links and what they're going to try and do. Now, nice inside pass.
32 set up again, but not as well executed as the Irish one earlier, even though they didn't get over.
They'll have a few more attempts outside the Irish try zone now. Can they get it in? Lofty pass out wide, and it's a nutmeg, unfortunately, which is not what you want to do.
Not ideal.
Not ideal, but a good effort from Scotland. You can see if that pass was executed, they had space on that wing.
Yeah, they like looking at scores yesterday. They did score a good few tries against all these teams. That's a fumble again. Unless he's, they might be bringing it back for a heavy touch there. But Scotland, you know, they're definitely a good outfit, and Ireland have to be at their best here to beat them.
Ireland got away with one there as they look to
I think
box
it was
here.
Might have been a heavy touch they called, and that's ball to ground anyway.
There's a few handling errors early on this morning. Not sure what the Irish team had for breakfast, but not as sharp as they were yesterday afternoon. Scotland gifted back.
Yeah, a lot of drop ball for the first 3 minutes of the game.
You know, teenagers aren't supposed to be up this early in the morning, you know what I mean? I think we should have started first round, 11 o'clock, let them have their lie-in.
Oh, that would have been ideal. I think everyone would have appreciated that.
But this a bit better now from Ireland. Adam Byrne doing a lot. As you see, Ben Harris had a fantastic game yesterday against England.
He's a quick player.
Yeah, really dictated the pace of the game, not just with these rounding runs.
Oh, and he's in. Oh, that's the first score. Great score.
Finds a hole in the Scottish defence and bursts through it. Puts on the jet boosters. Fantastic goal for Ben Harris to make it 2-0 to Ireland.
1.
That's the first try.
First
Sorry, I
score
think that
again.
Kieran goal earlier didn't count. So 1-0 for Ireland. And see how beautiful the grass is there as he power slides his way into the try zone. Fantastic facilities here at the University of Limerick.
Serious altogether. The morning dew helps them there as well. They've hosted a few competitions here over the years. The World Cup in tag rugby was on here a few years ago, but it's great to see. Great to see this sort of well lined out pitches in this side of of Europe.
Scotland knocking on the doorstep now. Try this 3-2 setup again, going to the right. Good defense from Ireland. Read the play. Joel Hassan again, trying to orchestrate the offense. Little dummy pass.
Oh, they went
Space
over.
on the left. Can they get it out? Oh, and rolls over the shoulder. We've had that once or twice, Colin, where they create space out wide, just can't get it out to the wing.
Bit of penalty here as well.
It's offside, is it?
It looks to me, yeah.
Good to have our video ref here in the booth.
Actually looking at a signal, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Okay, quickly turned over, I'm not sure. Oh.
Waste opportunity there.
Lost control, it's inside.
And Ireland box well.
Yeah, just getting momentum out of the box. That's, well, momentum into the box and out of it. That's how you set up scores.
And, you know, looking at teams in this division, I think
That's a
England
good
will
scoop.
fantastic pace.
Someone at the end. Oh, that's surely a score. Yeah, ball down.
Visionary
Yes.
pass there. Brilliant stuff
Good scoop.
from Luke Tanner. Yeah, just accelerating past the defenders here. Great scoop. Saw the gap. See, head on a swivel, which I think is important. He's like, okay, I've gotten to the space. Where are my players? And that was a creative throw. Had to get past two Scottish defenders and just put it on a platter for him.
Great heads up rugby there, yeah.
Yeah, you always like to see players when they're running downfield, heading the swivel, looking around on your left, on your right. Where is everyone? And running at pace as well. And Ireland able to bring in some more fresh players and having good tempo now in the game. But Harris can't keep control of that one.
It's the morning handling again.
This is field one on the 10-acre side, as it is affectionately known here at the University of Limerick. One of my favourite pitches to play on. You have that almost natural amphitheatre. There's a big hill at the side. We like to call it Heckle Hill, where it's easy for fans to watch the game and enjoy it. And there's Kieran Byrne, and leaves the Scottish defence in the dust. And sliding his way to glory there. Brilliant stuff yet again from the big Irishman.
Yeah, just again, heads up rugby. He looked at what was in front of him and, you know, slow to get back on side, and he's straight through there. That guy's played open for a few years as well, so it's no wonder that he's got 11 yesterday. That's his 12th there of the tournament so far.
Yeah, had a couple of tries. Definitely at least a hat-trick against England yesterday.
I think he got 4 in that game.
4, yeah. He was fantastic for the Ireland side.
Yeah, really clinical at the line.
Yeah, probably the best layout form I've seen in terms of just getting to that 7-metre line and being able to finish from 3 or 4 metres out using his wingspan.
Yeah, he's got a great dive on him.
And beautiful touch, weather conditions. It's a little overcast, but maybe you want that certainly as an Irish and Scottish side.
Yeah, you definitely don't want the sun splitting the rocks anyway.
Yeah, and it's not cold. It's probably about 17 degrees. No wind, no rain, no sun. Just pure joy here at the Atlantic U Touch Cup. And oh, there is the speedster. Ben Harris got wheels. Nice offload.
Oh, that's a great touch.
Looked like Paddy Waters had maybe gotten through.
Super defence there from scramble defence from the Scottish player.
You see lots of great communication from Ben Harris. He has the legs, but he's a big voice as well. Trying to finish in the corner, but touch is claimed, and that's the 6th touch. Brilliant defence from Foya.
Good place to leave the ball as well. Scotland have a long way to go to get to the box and don't make it there.
Chance for a quick move here. Ben Harris thought about the scoop, but Scotland scramble well. Chance to maybe set up a play here. Looking to draw out the Scottish defence. Let's see what they can come up with, Ireland. A bit slow on the pickup.
Yeah, they're waiting for that strike play.
Better now from Ireland.
Touch. Oh, we've got a forward pass off the ruck. That's what's called. He's got that from the sideline, I'd say.
Yeah, you kind of get away with a lot of those maybe touch, especially those 1 yard passes.
You definitely do. As you do with Union as well.
Yeah, usually in that kind of tight spaces, people don't have their protractor out or what angle it came out of the hands. But it probably was a forward pass. They tend to be in those very tight-knit situations. Oh, hand in the cookie jar, and he comes up with it.
All right, that's a touch 0 now for the intercept. Or after the intercept.
Yeah, so this is essentially their first possession. That was a brilliant interception. Had to get control of it. Tries to sell on the dummy.
What's the ref going to call here? Just going back for the touch. It was technically a pass after that.
That's what I was thinking as well.
I don't believe there's a time limit in the rules.
There was so much after the touch that he gets away with it. I think is what happened there.
Yeah, he probably didn't hear the touch or he didn't think it was taken.
Sliding towards the end zone, but Harris is there. Scotland looking to get their first goal of the game. They've been on this 7 metre line a couple of times. They've had numbers out wide, but haven't been able to execute the handling. And they come up shy yet again, Scotland. Haven't really got a foothold in this game.
Oh, that is a hard touch. That's surely a penalty.
Thought Harris might have sold it a bit as well.
Well, you can't come in from the side.
Yeah.
It's pretty clear about that. It's dangerous.
Now we see Byrne working away, just taking those easy yards.
Yeah, 32 set up again. He's got himself. Might be in. No, must be 6 touch there.
He's not happy with the decision. A look of disbelief on Byrne's face. He's like, I owe a score, ref. What are you on about?
Did look to be in.
Yeah, looked like a good finishing mood. Had that little dummy and again stretching out his body and fumbling into the box there from Scotland. And the box substitutions, kind of an unusual aspect of the sport. I kind of don't think I compare it to is the Formula 1 pit stop. And
except you pit stop 10 times a game, kind of. It's there's as they've come off the pitch, often the amount of momentum you can get off the pitch will define how well your attack goes on. Makes it a real team sport involving maybe up to 12 players in a couple of touches.
I think you see teams that can pit stop well and teams that can't. The same in Formula 1, if you get in and out of the box quickly and smoothly. I think England in all teams' divisions are very good at it. They tend to, get to the box, sub in and out very quickly, flawlessly. I've seen other teams struggle to do it, in stride. And a good box really helps your team carry that momentum downfield.
Oh yeah, it's a big game of momentum. Once you can build that up, it's very hard to stop. Even simple plays like a 32 well executed, once you have the momentum, it's very hard to defend against it.
I'm looking for that flat pass to the wing on the try line. You can see what they were trying to do.
Yeah, Ireland just kind of had too much time there nearly. This is a good box set here from Scottish players. Kind of a shooter defence there from the Irish.
And is that one or two players just bursting out?
Yeah,
they just shooters.
You send up one player, which you could pass around, but Scotland aren't doing that. I think they're more worried about just getting up the field.
Yeah, we saw that yesterday in the Ireland-England match. Ireland doing that shooter, being aggressive, and occasionally England sidestepping it, finding the gap and punishing Ireland, but
that's the big risk, all right.
It's an aggressive defense. It works for them at times, but does leave perhaps a hole or two behind the Russian defender.
Yeah, often you see teams, they'll send up 2 players, not necessarily 2 players beside each other, and they'll cover the ball carrier and the most likely receiver of the ball. It's a good, effective way to defend. Oh, and that player's in. That's the first score for Scotland.
That's a brilliant goal for Scotland. You can see what it means to them. Celebrations all around. Iona, Fuya, and this is a bit of a basketball pass over the top. Puts it into space and well collected. Fantastic finishing move for Scotland.
Yeah, they've been knocking on the door now the whole game, and you know it's maybe partly their own fault and good defence from Ireland that they're only one score at the moment. It's a tighter game than 3-1, I would say.
I just think Scotland have struggled to be clinical outside try zone at times, but that much better for them.
Yeah, that's exactly it, I think. Now you can see two players sent
Ireland
up there.
Two there, getting the early touch. Getting
that link working hard there.
3 touches before Scotland have even boxed.
Well, that's 6 more there because came off the Irish player.
Don't know if he was looking for that one to.
There wasn't too many other options.
Yeah, it was well gotten in the end to get those extra touches. They probably needed them if they were going to score from that position. And now have a great platform to set something up here. Now the wide pass again.
They had another 1 or 2 touches there. They could have waited.
Asking a lot of Iona to reel that one in. Better tempo now from Ireland. Good box effectively there. And Scotland now sending 1 or 2 players. And it's been a very impressive opening 17 minutes for both teams. Having seen them yesterday, I think maybe there's still the early morning jitters perhaps. And
yeah, there was a lot of drop balls at the start of the game. I suppose we're in tournament mode now, so you know, you're sleeping in a strange bed, you're getting your routines out of whack, you're up early in the morning. That's a forward, but
looks like it's going to be called a goal.
Oh, it's given.
Niamh Madison.
Good job they don't have VAR in this sport.
Niamh Madison putting the exclamation mark on that great goal for Scotland. You can see, yeah, it's probably forward pass, but let's acknowledge it was good play.
Yeah,
suckered in the wing, left space for Niamh.
Yeah, great fundamentals there in the setup.
It's an error parallax. Our camera is
and that player didn't make it on site, so that's a score for Kieran Byrne. Number 11 there for Scotland. Joel Hassan just didn't make it on site.
Kieran Byrne answering back straight away.
I like this nice quickie play, and just didn't make 2 feet off onside there.
Kieran Byrne has those go-go gadget arms, as I like to call them. Just seems to be able to extend from anywhere on the field to finish it off. And
yeah, it's a really good diving finish. He stretches out with the ball, and so hard to defend when it's that low.
And Scotland now again can't execute the pass to the wings. It was a good possession for them though.
It's a nice +1 to get a few extra yards there.
That roll ball a little bit spicy, but
got away with it.
Yeah, I think, don't know what's been talked about. You can give us an inside knowledge on the refs. I've seen sometimes maybe the 15s as well. Just trying to let the game flow as much as you can.
Look, you're better off to do that. If it doesn't have a material effect in the game, just let it play on. It'll all balance out in the end.
And there is the half-time hooter. Ireland in the lead 4-2 against Scotland. They've been the better side so far, but Scotland fighting back. Any thoughts on that first half, Will?
If Scotland were a little bit more clinical at the line, it would be a very tight game now, but only 2 scores in it. That can change around in 30 seconds. Should be a good second half.
We're going to take a quick break here, folks. We'll be back with more second half action coming up. Welcome back to the Atlantic Youth Touch Cup 2025. We're here in the mixed 20s division. Ireland up 4-2 against Scotland. It's been a great game so far. Will, what do you make of that first half? Any big moments, or what do you take from both teams?
Bit sloppy to start off with from both teams, so that's probably why it's only at 4-2. But yeah, just a lot of chances at the line from both teams. Ireland a bit more clinical so far.
It was a forward pass, was it? I think Scotland have failed to execute on, the red zone that from that 7-meter line. I think that's where they really struggled at times.
Yeah, like they're getting there, they're doing all the hard work, and it's just those final passes that just aren't getting the hand or just overcooked. It's good momentum here coming off. A good defence from Scotland as well, keeping Ireland well in their own half. So that's touch 4 on the halfway. Unlikely for Ireland to score off that platform unless they can get a penalty. 5.
Looks like no touch there. Burns the scoop, a brilliant offload.
Unlikely to score unless you give it to Kieran Byrne.
You can see him there doing a pirouette inside the try zone. Had to find someone to hand it off to, and Charlotte Nagel puts the icing on the cake here.
I think that's her 5th try of the tournament. Yeah, great supporting run there.
Gotta follow the play. Gotta expect Byrne to burst through the lines.
See how Scotland respond now.
And these teams did play yesterday in Ireland with the victory.
Yeah, but I wouldn't read into that too much. It's group stages. Still a close enough game. But I think if Scotland don't get the next one here, it could be a tough 20 minutes for them. Oh, and as I say it, I think they've got one back there. Yeah, they have.
Launching into the try zone is Scotland, and both teams looking a little sharper here in this second half action, kind of settled into the game. Creating almost a 2v1 situation, finding that gap between the link.
It's Joel Hassan there for Scotland with the score. So he did a good first half as well. I noted him in the first half. So yeah, 5-3 now.
Looking a little bit cleaner here in this second half. A nice touch there from Scotland, rushing out.
Oh, and that. Ooh. I thought that was down.
Yeah,
Good 32 set up there. Very well executed. Unlucky to not get that.
Yeah, it looked like he got a good slide. They've been.
It's a penalty here. I'm not sure what to call this.
Scotland oblige anyway, happy to take the penalty.
You'll take anything, whether you deserve it or not.
And it's definitely a hard sport to referee, I can imagine.
Well, they have to have 3 referees as a result of that as well, so that kind of shows it.
Refereeing legend William Finnegan alongside me here for the call.
At his first international.
Well, Ireland definitely have the best normal rugby referees, so I'm only imagining we have the best touch referees as well.
Oh, we've some super touch referees. I wouldn't be amongst their company, but delighted to ref with them today, though.
Byrne goes again. A beautiful offload.
Charlotte Nagel again, is it?
Those two players have great symbiosis working together.
I think Charlotte's played open as well. So that's big experience to bring into an under-20 side.
Just safe hands, Nagel. He gets it in the breadbasket and quick to ground. You don't have much time to catch and finish in those positions, and she does so extremely well.
She had dived before he had passed there. Like, that's really well timed stuff. Good understanding.
Oh, and that was a fumble and a strong touch from Ireland.
And they're getting it back there. Strong touch from the Scottish player there.
Byrne trying to milk a few yards. You have to have that awareness of when you're being touched, and Sometimes the defender might pull the hand away to try and get you to roll ball yourself.
Yeah, that's kind of where the emphasis really should be on the ball carrier at all times. You initiate the touch, you're in control of it, and don't really leave it up to you can see that was a good initiation there by the Scottish player, and the same there for the second one. Good boxing here from Scotland. That's touch 3 well into the Irish half. Oh, and a good show and go.
You feel that opportunity's on for Scotland. Was there an offside?
There was a bit of interference there. Ireland lucky to get away with that one, in my opinion.
Yeah, I like that line break from Scotland, though. The up-rushing defender from Ireland sold them on the dummy and created some space, and they probably need to do that a bit more, Scotland. If Ireland are rushing just one player or two, you feel if you get in around them, in behind them, you're going to get some joy.
Yeah, it's 6-3 down. You kind of have to, the more riskier balls I think need to go. A few more dummies, stuff like that, have to be trying it at this stage. If they do get in behind the Irish, we'll see how they react.
So space out wide, delays the pass. Wing is there as well, but he's going to get it in. Brilliant stuff from Lewis Thornton.
Yeah, great build-up play. I'm not sure who passed that ball, but he drew in the defender very, very well, and he had a 2-on-none on the outside.
Yeah, they had another player over there, Ireland. You can see kind of standing up the wing, and the timing of the pass to perfection. As soon as the Scottish defender committed, passed it out wide.
Yeah, Lewis Thornton, he's played well. Noted him in the first half as well. Good score from him, well deserved.
And Ireland kind of stepping up the gear now. And
that's a touch and a pass there. Good tracking by Byrne.
Yeah, Ireland in the commanding position now.
Bad place to turn it over. Let's see what Scotland can do here.
You can have all the fancy moves, but if you don't have the fundamentals, you're going to struggle. So crucial to get that roll ball placed well.
Strike play here, sweep. Oh no, he's gone the other way. And it's down. Yeah, thought he lost control there, but
fantastic
good score
try
from the Scottish. Yeah,
fantastic try. You can see kind of went for the reverse pass. Momentum was going to the left, so they switch it going to the right, kind of creating a 3v2 situation here. You can see space on the wing as well. Able to finish it off.
Yeah, they'd set up it looked like it was going to be a sweeper move, and they went the other way. When the Irish defence reacted, good bit of play by Scotland.
Yeah, good heads of play and use that leverage against them. The defenders kind of, moving to the right. When you cut back against it, you're getting them on the step.
Yeah, and like that would have been a pre-rehearsed move as well, a dummy sweep. But very hard to defend when you're trying to defend the move you're reading.
Yeah, you wonder if the half is just looking at in front of them like, hey, we'll run the sweep move. If they bring people over, we reverse. If they don't, we hit the sweep. It's
100%. It'd be split-second stuff that they'd have to react to. But there might be some extra calls. Hard to hear from here.
And this is round 1 of day 2 here. We're going to have non-stop action up until 7 p.m. this evening. We're just non-stop touch. If you happen to be at work and you're looking to DOS all day, watching some of the live stream here, thanks so much for joining us. Shout out to everyone watching in Scotland or around the country of Ireland.
And if you happen to be in Limerick, sure, call down. It's supposed to be 20 degrees today at the middle of the day. Bring the sun cream.
Bring the sun cream. Bring the camping chair. Set up on the hill over there and enjoy some fantastic touch here.
Yeah, it's a unique enough competition. Like it's not just European teams from all over the world competing here. Is it 12 different countries? And this is what we're looking at here in the mixed 20s. Like over the next year or two, we've got Euros next year and World Cup is either the year after or maybe 2 years after that. And these are going to be the players who are playing on the Irish Open teams. We get to see them before they were famous.
Putting on a show for us here. Ireland in the lead 7-4, but Scotland staying within touching distance at the moment.
Yeah, they're keeping the scoreboard ticking over. And that's some good defence there by the Scots.
Scotland closed the gate on Ireland. Looking to box here, and this is something I think Ireland have done maybe better, is they get to the halfway line and box a little quicker and fewer touches.
Yeah, just coming off the box there was maybe lack of communication, or it's unlucky there by the Scots, but good momentum up at that point. But I think you're right, Ireland just have executed the basics a little bit better in this game so far, and that's paying dividend on the scoreline.
So Ireland with good field position now. Byrne in control.
Okay, quickie set up, he's going to dive and he's going to score.
Too easy for Byrne at times. Scotland were scrambling there. The space opened up in front of him, and he obliges. The goal scoring machine does it again.
Yeah, 11 tries yesterday. Is that 3, maybe 4 in this game so far?
Hard to keep count. I think 3. But give him the hat trick anyway.
Yeah, very hard for 9 there to make it onside for Scotland.
And this Ireland pod staying out there to play some defence.
Can they back it up?
Good flow here from Scotland, but maybe stepping on each other's toes there.
Literally.
Hugh Gilmore playing some good defence for Ireland. They get it out to the wing, but the space isn't there.
Yeah, and that's ball to ground in the end. Or maybe just 6 touches called by the ref. Overcooked the pass there. This is a good field position for Scotland.
Let's see what they can do with it. We have Iona and Nina Donaldson working together here for Scotland. Now with Joel Hassan, he's been the vocal point of the Scottish attack. Looking to move a quick play here, but Ireland defence set up well.
Yeah, they're nice and tight. You can see the pod of 3 there working well together.
Looking to change direction now here. The inside pass. Looked like the defender was
great
there.
touch made there.
Yeah, Hugh
Like
Gilmore.
6 touch there. Yeah.
A great defensive stand from Ireland after giving up the short field position. Managed to hold out Scotland. So they're going to bring in some fresh legs. Nagel again. Doing great work on that wing, but she's going to take a breather. And in comes Ali Flynn. Now driving forward with Adam Byrne.
This is scoop, surely.
Scoop play is there. Scottish defenders.
Oh, I think that's just 6 touch there.
Not sure what the call is there, but
Might be ball to ground. Anyway, doesn't matter on 6th.
you can see what Ben Harris trying to do. But in fairness to Scotland, they had the numbers back. And it was great defense from Donaldson. But Scotland need to get a few more goals on the board. The clock is ticking away. Time is against them.
Yeah, they need to take that in, not overrun the mark.
Looking to open up his legs here and spread it wide.
He's at the halfway in 3 as a result of that, though.
And now have to be aggressive here, Scotland. Take some chances. They need to essentially score in every possession, and just not going to hand there.
Yeah, just like we saw in the first half. Just need to be a little bit more clinical. 8-4 is probably a harsh scoreline on the Scots. They're playing better than that. But yeah, that's what happens when you just don't get those last passes to hand. Good run here. Okay, so that's might have been half caught, but 6th anyway.
Back with Scotland. You can see there's a bit of urgency from the Scottish side now. They know they need to move fast.
Nothing in that.
Tries to round the corner. Well stopped by Ireland. Getting yards here, Scotland.
They need to just get a bit more momentum on it. Not in a bad field position now. Setting up a scoop, I'd say.
Here comes the scoop, but can't execute it. And there is a risk with that scoop play, isn't there?
Oh,
if
yeah.
the half gets touched, it is a turnover possession, am I right?
Yeah, but when you're on 5th touch and you're that distance out, like if you want to get a score, it's kind of your only way to it, like your only pathway. Now we get the A team on here. And, that's another. Oh, is he? Okay, no, it's a penalty to Scotland anyway. I think it was an infringement before that quickie.
Could there have been a forward pass in that final pass, perhaps?
Possibly, yeah. I missed his hand signal. Oh, and their 4th sub here from Byrne.
Was he sin bin
Oh,
there?
I think so, yeah. Okay, let's see what happens here.
You wonder if Byrne was maybe vocal and said something.
Maybe.
I think it might lead to a spicy end to this game anyway. Scotland need to capitalise. Byrne off the field, and a wayward pass is not how you do it.
No. 2.5 minutes for Scotland.
Feel like Ireland here just to run the clock. Make sure you get your 6 touches. Push Scotland back. Don't necessarily have to throw, but that's not what you want to do. Don't give them a glimmer of hope. Just safe hands, running up to the line.
Slow it down.
Yeah.
That's a good touch there. Oh, and off the mark.
And explain the sin bin rules to us, Will.
It's definitely a sin bin anyway. There are only 5 players on the field.
And how long are they sin bin for? Or
Well, it's going to be till the end of the game
yeah.
here.
But in general, it's
I think it's just 5 minutes.
whoa,
I better double check those before my game. Oh, that's a great intercept.
like a thief in the night.
Oh,
Takes that one off, tearing away.
he's nearly come off his feet there.
Looks behind him, leaves the Irish players in the dust. Ireland didn't need to do that.
No, they really didn't. But look at a minute to go.
Yeah,
That's a good fight back. Oh, what? We'll have to give out to the cameraman for that. We didn't see what's happened.
not sure what happened there. I think it was Joel Hassan, was it, with the intercept that went tearing down the field. He's going to have that long walk back to the field, and the clock against Scotland now here. You feel like time has gone for them. So that probably working out well for Ireland as it eats up a lot of time. Not sure what happened here. But that a hospital pass that was picked up. But get out of jail free card for Ireland.
Absolutely. They just need to hold on to it really here now and see out the game.
I think hold on possession. If it gets a 6th touch, make sure it's far away from the Scotland box and just make it hard for Scotland to score. Realistically, the game is over with this much time.
Oh, and that's a great score.
And Ireland do well to put the icing on the cake here. And there goes the second half. Hooter, that is all she wrote. A dominant performance here for Ireland. They take the victory 9-4. Congratulations to them. We're going to wrap it up here quick, Will, but any final thoughts?
Oh no, great performance there from the Irish. That's 4 wins out of 4. Look, a gold medal final really is on the cards now, and best to look to them in it.
So stay
Thanks,
tuned to some more great action here at the Atlantic Youth Touch Cup. We'll be back with some more action in just a few minutes' time.